In this video, it's your chance to ask me a question in Ask Senior.
Junior Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and with me today, I have the absolutely wonderful and marvellous Lean. G'day Lean.
Hello.
Now Lean will be asking me questions as per normal. The questions from last time that we did this will be asked today. And if you have a question that you would like to ask, in the comments below, put that question and we'll ask that next time. Now it's going to be looking like every month I think we're going to be doing this now, because we're not getting a ton of questions like we did when we first started. So we'll be aiming for like once a month we'll do this, okay guys? So Lean, fire away.
Josh Chapman wants to know, Senior, how old are you? And by the way, thanks for answering my question.
No worries, Josh. I am 41? I forgot.
Yes. Okay, let me answer that.
Yes.
In paper years and according to his birth certificate, he's 41. But in mental and attitude, he's probably about 22.
No, I think I'm a lot younger than that.
And on a really good day, he's probably 12.
Yeah, I'd say more along the lines of 12. So there we go.
Fusion Sniping says, do you have a PS4?
No. The only thing that I thought of getting a PS4 is for the virtual reality. But that's it. I don't have one, no.
Fusion Sniping also wants to know, do you think ETS3 will come out in 2017?
I'm going to say a big no, because there is not going to be a Euro Truck Simulator 3. It will not happen, guys. The next step after they've finished a whole heap of Euro trucks and a whole heap of American trucks, they'll be doing Australian Truck Simulator, and then after that, which probably won't be till about 2025, maybe a bit longer, will be World of Trucks, the game. So that's still a long, long way away. So yeah, there won't be a Euro Trucks 3.
Army Tricks wants to know, do you still have the Toyota?
Oh yes, I love that car and I'm never going to sell it.
Mad Trucker would like to know, Senior, would you like to have AI in ETS2 multiplayer?
Yeah, but it's a bit complicated because they're going to have to sync it all, which is a problem, and then you get all the crashes and that, so there's already enough crashes as it is, so yes, I would personally, but I think a lot of people will have a lot of problems with it, to be honest, so yes and no. But me personally, I'd love to see it, just to see all the accidents that happen.
Daniel Gibson, what made you decide to do YouTube videos?
Well, originally the idea was for Junior and I to do something together. We both like playing games, and it was a task for us that we could do together as father and son. And we could also go, you know, and maybe make a little bit of extra money on the side sort of thing, which is what it was, but Junior doesn't want to do it anymore, so he's a YouTube watcher, not a YouTuber, and that's it. So yeah, so I continue on because I love it. I've sort of found a passion that I never thought that I really would have, so yeah.
Cat3406 would like to know, Junior Senior, would you rather the N14 Cummins or the 3406 Cat?
N14 Cummins is a bit of an older model now, so I'd have to go for the 3406 Cat.
Rahim, what do you prefer for gaming, wired or wireless?
Every gamer knows that wireless is great, but you don't want a battery run out while you're actually gaming, so I always go for wired for keyboard and mouse. Definitely wired.
Sean Dix says, hey Senior, have you been to the hidden racetrack in ATS multiplayer? Hint, it is near Tucson.
Yes, we have been to the Tucson racetrack. When it first came out, we were actually meeting up there and racing around, and we did a stream on it and stuff like that. So yes, we have been there. Yep.
Is it actually hidden? Because everybody seems to know about it.
It is.
Hidden if everyone knows about it.
Up the back in the industrial area of Tucson, past all this construction, there's some bollards, and you just grab your truck and you nudge and push past it, and there is the racetrack.
But again, if everybody knows about it, it's not hidden. Lyric Central says, "Hey Senior, what do you think of the launch of Amazon in Australia?"
Well, it's going to be interesting. The theory behind it is that if Amazon do launch in Australia, it's going to bring a lot of jobs. And bringing jobs, a company that brings a lot of jobs is, in my books, welcome. But if they start doing everything robotically, that's going to be interesting because a lot of our bogans and that'll be throwing shit at the hey Mars, a UFO. They'll be throwing stuff at it. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. It will be very interesting when Amazon come to Australia. So
Ben Pear says, "Senior, in ETS and ATS, would you love to see dollies to make road trains with articulation points? Also, is there going to be an Australian truck sim that SCS make?"
Yes, they have announced that they will be doing an Australian truck sim, but that's not for a while. Once they get American Truck Simulator well on the road to pretty much getting a large chunk of it done, then they'll start looking at Australian Truck Simulator. So it's still a ways off. I think the guesstimate was around 2020. If you ask me, I think it's more towards 2022 is when they'll be starting to look at that. So because there's a lot to do in American Truck Simulator. Road trains. Yes, road trains. I love to have road trains in the game.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
American Stig would like to know, would you consider streaming more Fallout 4?
Ooh, Fallout 4 was a really good game, wasn't it? I don't know. I'd have to look at that one. I'll talk about that with you, Stig, because I don't know. Is there any expansions and stuff like that we haven't looked at or something like that? Because that would be... Yeah, I'd have a look at those, I think. I'd have to have a look at that. Yeah.
Okay. Scruffy Lord and Master would like to know, now that you're playing the Barbie game, does that mean we now have to start buying you Barbie dolls and building you a Barbie doll house to play with?
Oh, damn it. I'm never going to live that down, am I? That's... For those guys that don't know, we have a system where if you do a $5 or more super chat, you get to name a game and you get to name a date as long as it works in with us for us to play. Now, Ease54, in all of his wisdom, decided to do a super chat, and as per rules, he gets to name the game. He named Barbie Friends or something in the Animal Rescue. What? Something, I don't know. He named the Animal Rescue or whatever. And he said, and we said Monday, so there's no way for me to get out of it. So on Monday's stream, which is Sunday for most of you, we have to play Barbie Animal Rescue. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm actually cringing at the thought of playing that game. But we have to play it. So. And
you still haven't answered Scruffy's question.
Yes,
Do we
Lord
need
Scruffy.
to buy you Barbie dolls in a Barbie house now so you can play at home?
No. Hell no. Hell no. I will literally Lucille that shit.
And there's yet another question from Scruffy Lord
Scruffy.
Master.
Yes.
In a previous Ask Senior video,
yes,
you were asked what your favourite animal was. And you said a bloody wombat.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
I want to know, am I chopped liver? What a wombat over me? A smelly, hairy-nosed ass wombat over me. Can you explain that? Why would you like something? If I knew you liked nose hair, I wouldn't be shaving mine every week.
Scruffy. Oh my goodness, you're such a funny animal. Well, you know, that's just, it's always been my favourite creature, so...
And I'm chopped liver. Chopped liver, am I?
Oh, yes, Scruffy, you're chopped liver. That's it.
A bloody wombat. A hairy-nosed bloody
Well, guys,
wombat.
that is pretty much it for Ask Senior today. If you have a question that is burning in the back of your skull that you just need to have answered, then in the comments below, put your question. And when we get enough, we will we'll basically do the Ask Senior. So it's generally, I think it's going to be about each month. But if we get a large amount in a short period of time, we'll do it again. If we can get enough by next Friday, we'll do it next Friday.
And if you have a burning anywhere else, go see your doctor. Don't ask us.
Or ask Scruffy.
No, go see your doctor. If you're burning anywhere else.
Don't itch it. Whatever you do, it might fall off. But anyway, guys, look, thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much, Lean, for reading the chat for us
That's
today.
all right. No worries.
But until next time, guys, don't forget, if you like this video, then punch that like button in the ass, because that helps us.
Button in the arse.
Yeah, no, Liam, we got to work on that. We really, really have to work on that. It's just not working that way. You got to more oomph and punch that like button in the ass. There you go. That's how you do it, Liam. We'll train you up. We'll talk about it over lunch. Okay.
No worries.
But thank you very much for watching, guys. Look, keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.